Hello everyone, my name is Benjamin and welcome back to Blaben Solutions. In today's video tutorial, we will be looking at how to create this beautiful predict and win flyer. If this is your first time, this is Blaben Solutions and we enter the production of graphic design video tutorials. So if you think videos of this nature will be of great benefit to you, then I encourage you to hit on the subscribe button, like, share, and let me know your thoughts by leaving them in the comment box. If you've already done all these, thank you so much for showing up once again. Without any further ado, let's quickly jump right into the video and let's get started. In here are the resources I'll be using for the project, and this is the text. So come along with me to the world of Photoshop. The first thing we're going to do is to create a new document. In here, I'm going to be working in inches, so 4 is okay, but my height should be 5. Let's give it a name. Let's click create. What I'm going to do next is to bring in my background image, which is this one. So hold and drag this onto the canvas. With my Alt key held, I'm going to drag this out. Alright, so before we continue the video, let me sound this disclaimer. This video is not associated with Predator Energy Drink Company or any of its related group of companies. I have not in any way met with anyone to do this flyer. This video is just for educational purpose and that alone and that only. Alright, so with this being said, let's continue with our video. So now that we have our background in here, the next thing I'm going to do is to bring on the logos of what I'm doing. So I have these 2 logos. So let me scale this small a bit, and I'll place this top here, and then let me scale this down a bit. Alright, so I'm going to be changing the color of the UCL logo to white, so I'm just going to add a layer style. So color overlay, let's choose white. Okay, so that's there already. Now that we've done this, the next thing I'm going to do is to start typing my text, and in here we're going to be typing predict and win, then the cash price, right? But what I'm going to do is I want to type it in a curve-like manner, style. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of this by deleting the layer. Then I'm going to create an ellipse tool. So let's create an ellipse tool, something like this. Then with my type 2 selected, I'm going to type around the surface of the ellipse tool. So if you don't know how to do this, please watch my other video. The link is up here. So in here, I'm going to be using Mirage Pro. Then to drag this text here, I'm going to use my direct selection tool. Come here, and so just take a look at the direction of the arrow, and we're just going to drag this forward a bit. So predict and win. So I'm going to be typing the cash price too. That is $7,000. Let me do this quickly and I'll get back to you. The same step I did with the predict and win. So now that we've done these, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this 7,000 layer. Ctrl J to do that. And now I'm going to use the original copy. That's the original layer itself. And I'm going to be turning the fill for this to 0%. But before we do that, let's hold our shift key and press on the down arrow key. Alright, now let's turn the fill to 0%. Good. So now the next thing is to come to add layer style, and let's add a stroke of white, and I think the 6 is okay. So this is how it looks. I think it's okay. So let's click OK if we are done. There you have it. Good. So let me quickly group this so I don't mistakenly. Alright, So the next thing is I'm going to be importing the themes. That is the next thing, but before then I'm going to be placing them on a white ellipse. So with my ellipse tool selected, I'm going to just draw a shape like this with a white background and a blue stroke. Okay, so I'm going to be placing this in here, and I'm going to duplicate this. So Ctrl J to do that. Hold your shift key, click, and let's drag this to the right. So let me quickly bring my themes. Let me group these guys as well. Then let me type in the VS here. VS. I'm going to be using a font style by name Helvetica Insert. Let's make this text very big this way. Then I'm going to be creating a layer on top of this text with my pen tool selected, that is P for shortcut. Let's create some nice something. Right click it and let's fill path with color. Alright, so with a white color. So I'm just going to be placing this here this way. Alright, so there you have it. So right now, let me scale the themes layer a bit to, so let's make it small a bit. Alright. Good. Then the next thing is I'm going to be drawing a rounded rectangle here this way. Let's see if the red background works perfectly, but well, not with the red background. So let me pick in this color and see. Okay, so I'm going to be making the edges round. So this will actually contain the date and time the match will be played. So I'm going to duplicate this layer, Ctrl J to do that. Perform the same process I did for the 7000 on this as well. So turn off the fill to 0. Let's add layer style. Let's add stroke to that, and this is okay. Good. Then I'm going to be increasing this one like this, and I'm going to be creating a warp. So right click, Ctrl T to have the free transform, and let's right click and choose warp. So just hold this portion, drag it in, hold this portion, drag it in. So I have this. Then I'm going to be copying this text. So group B, match day 4. So now that we are done with the typing of this, the next thing is to bring out what will qualify you to win. Then we have this note. It says predictions ends 1 hour to the match. Alright, so guys, basically this is what we have, and we are actually done with how to create this flyer. So I believe you've learned something in here. If you did, please do well to give this video a thumbs up by liking, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Thank you so much for your time, and see you in my next video.